Well, Wish TV is proud to once again partner with the Mozel Sanders Foundation. The organization, well known for their vast efforts during the holidays as they feed thousands, but it's just so much more than that.
For COO Stephanie Sanders and the entire team, it's really about giving back to the community. News 8's Alexis Rogers caught up with them during an event that helped expand the impact.
Don't look down on a man unless you're trying to pick him up. That's a slogan for the Mozel Sanders Foundation. It all started back in 1959. At that time, Reverend Dr. Mozel Sanders gave his time to serve his church and the community. Over the years, the family has continued on with his mission, and now it comes full circle. A night of family, friends, and Stephanie Sanders making the rounds.
Hey, how you doing?
It was a time of music and a time to enjoy.
More and more, yeah.
The evening, symbolic of the cooking and feeding the Mozel Sanders Foundation has done over the years on Thanksgiving Day. But for Sanders, to fill the need is her mission.
Hunger does not discriminate. Race, where you live, you'd be surprised at how many people are really hungry on a daily basis. Well, you can see it. People are really hungry. The homeless are hungry, and some of our senior citizens, after they pay for their medication, they can't really afford the food that they would like to eat. So just looking around, every year, the hunger is still on the rise. And look at the inflation of the grocery prices now, the food prices. I mean, it's going to be more hungry people this year than last year.
The fundraiser took place at the Madam Walker Legacy Center at their Faithful Friday event earlier this month.
We do the Faithful Fridays with the WTLC every month. WTLC has also been a long-standing partner of the Mozel Sanders Foundation. We have gospel artist Vashawn Mitchell, a national gospel artist Vashawn Mitchell, that's performing. That's definitely something I think that brings just a little bit more interest, to the community.
As she reflects on meeting Sanders years ago, a smile covers her face.
Oh gosh, it's been at least 15 years ago, the first time I met her, and I knew who she was. She didn't know who I was because, as I said, I had been a volunteer for the Mozel Sanders Thanksgiving Day dinner since my teen years. And I came in contact with her through work and introduced myself to her at that time because I was just so excited to meet her. Again, just such a humble spirit, giving person. And she's been able to keep this going.
And Indianapolis realizes the importance of what the foundation is doing.
I think it's very important to support Mozel Sanders, and I see it on TV, and they need volunteers for Thanksgiving that's coming up, and they support the community. I think that's very important to give back.
Stephen Sanders, CEO of the Mozel Sanders Foundation, reflects on what they've done.
This is our 51st year. We celebrated serving our millionth meal actually last year.
But he has his eye on the future.
I see myself standing around a bunch of garden beds, hopefully full of vegetation. So maybe we can somehow implement food from the garden into the meals.
Our plan is to have, to be able to feed and serve every day, one day.
Very cool. You can help the Mozel Sanders Foundation feed 15,000 families on Thanksgiving. A $20 donation will provide for a family of 4. You can donate by texting Mozel to 317-633-9113. It's on your screen along with the QR code. You can scan that to donate online through wishtv.com.